What's up, YouTube? My first video out here for you guys, and today's video is basically gonna be about the approach. The wham bam. No, it's not the wham bam, thank you, ma'am. This is more like the beginning of like everything. Everything starts with the genesis, you know? So the cold approach, the hardest thing for men to do. The oh my god, I don't know, what if, like the biggest fear factor, right? Challenging as shit. I feel like this skill set is literally like the most daunting, but once you do it, it is the most. It's what pays off the most. Like I can't tell you how much people I've met through just cold approaching people. Like I literally just met this guy that worked for Flagger Force, and he's getting like a hourly job that's $46 an hour. So if you're into that type of stuff, it's cool. But anyway, it's crazy. Like it's literally insane how like this like just the dynamic is set up, because women know that guys it's a secret. Well, it's not a secret, so I don't know why I'm whispering, but women know that guys are scared shitless to approach them. Like I was just talking to this one girl, and she was like, I asked her like, yo, like, do guys approach y'all like when y'all go out? She's like, yeah, sometimes, but like, you know, they're mostly scared. And she said it like she was like kind of like the fuck they scared for? And like, think about it. What the fuck are we scared for? What are we gonna get like a? It doesn't matter if you get a no. It's like you're just talking to another human being. So I have a TikTok video I did on like how to get over the approach, yada yada. It was more like a quick two-step like tactical thing. In these type of YouTube videos, I'm gonna go over more the philosophy, or like the thinking behind it, why it works, why it doesn't work. And the thing with this today, guys, is literally what you want to do is make it easier on yourself and literally not expect shit. Like literally, like when you go walk up to somebody and you say hi, to the fact to even expect like a wave back, I feel like it's still expecting something. Like I feel like what's super helpful is when you walk up to somebody and literally say what's on your mind. There's ways you can get into it where it's tactical, whether it's like straight to the point, as we would call a direct opener, or like more like nonchalant or indifference, like I'm talking to you because of this. Of course, there's tricks and caveats to both. So when you're indifferent or you're doing like the undirect approach, it's hard to transition out of. Because if I say something like, oh my God, I love your shoes, but you actually want to hit on her, then it's like, okay, you got to justify why you're hitting on her, which is something we could all do. But you just want to kind of know what's going on. It's kind of like being a man in today's world, or being like a well-equipped man, or like a social dynamic person, is almost like being Batman, right? All these little tricks, and trades of these things that we learn, or different gauntlets in the belt. So I feel like when guys be like, oh, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, or what if, it's like they're walking up, trying to like, sorry, my shirt's a little ratted-tatted, but I came out here to support you guys. It's like you're kind of going into a battle like unequipped. Like you kind of just like went outside to go to war without knowing the game plan. So I kind of get it when guys are like, oh, I don't know what to say, or shit just comes up. So what you want to do is a mixture of both, which is you like are learning what to say and you apply it. I would even say if you had to put a ratio, I would do like 1.5% applying and like 1% for every 1% learning. That way you have enough like data to like go over what's making sense, what's hitting, what's not hitting, what you need to stop doing right away, and what fits your vibe. So talking about let's circle back, talking about the code approach. I have this killer ass one-liner that I got from one of my coaches. You can use that if you want me to like tell you what it is. Comment in the video below and I'll just send it to you. If I get like 1,000, something crazy on my first video, if I get like 1,000 likes and like 100 shares, I'll drop that and a free training of what I've gotten, a paid training that I've gotten to help you guys out. But you can use a direct opener. So I'll give you one that's super basic, the one that you can't even fit with. So I feel like there's two types of people, and when it comes to this, it's either some women like the chase, like the game, to like, you know, warm her up, talk to her, you know, play the whole 9 yards. Some women are very like, if you're gonna hit on me, just hit on me. So for guys that are just starting, I would start with just making friends first. and it's going indirect, and it's literally getting stuck in the friend zone. Because what people don't realize is at first that the friend zone is actually a high quality problem versus not having any women or any friends. So if you can talk to a hot chick and you can be friends with her, you can do everything else, but it's just starters. So I will start just literally approaching people, just literally just being friends with them. Just befriend them like, hey, I came over here, I thought your energy was cool, wanted to talk to you, yada, yada, yada. Find some similarities, find some common ground, build a connection. I could go into a connection piece with you guys later on in another video, but that's something that's for starters. And then for people that like, oh, like fuck the friendship shit, I'm a little more advanced. What I really want to do, the biggest social cue you can ever use is observation or justifiers. So if you can observe something and make a justification of why you're seeing it, it's always going to be, I don't say always, I don't like that word a lot, but it's usually going to always be like bought, yes, I still said it right. It's going to be like bought in that like, okay, what he's saying is making sense because of this thing. And logistics is one thing that you never could combat. It's just, it is what it is, regardless of perspective. But anyway, so going for the cold approach, going direct, he just goes in and says, hey, I'm Daquan, I don't think I met you yet. That's beautiful. Then obviously it's like the next step is to start talking to her. And like I said, if you want to start having like some connection pieces of what to start talking about, why, how you're coming off, all those other type of frames, qualifying, I'll make that in another video. But for the most part, guys, like that's majority it. I can even throw some like more like layups up your way. So some guys don't want to talk to certain women if they don't get the cues because they can be like denied. One, that's a false mindset to have. You want to still approach people, whether you're curious in them or they said something to you or they're looking at you, whatever, because then that gets your muscles up to like adopting an identity that like, oh, I approach anybody that I'm interested in. And when it's so much true to being you, you can say it all the time and it's so fucking easy to do. If you can approach 100 guys, you can approach 50 women. Simple. So the next slide for me in cold approach is, it's actually 2 slides. 1, take action. 2, take consistent action. 3, commit. So you have to, if this is something you want to like take care of and like actually like be better at in life, and you're not confused or struggling with money or inner game problems, like if you just want to be like, yo, like I want to get better with approaching people, getting over my approach anxiety, you got to commit. Don't be too goal oriented, but at the end of the day, you still have metrics to go off of. It sounds confusing, but it's not. So one of the things my coach always says to guys is he'd be like, yo, go out there, approach 15 people. There's nothing to talk about, no ifs, ands, or buts. What I like to do is as soon as you get up, do the hardest shit you can fucking do. Every day I get up, whether it's the morning or night, a lot of times I do it more in the morning. I do 50 push-ups, 25 sit-ups, 50 push-ups, 25 pull-ups, and 50 squats. If I could do that, I could talk to 15 people, hands down. It's not even a conversation. But the thing is, you literally just gotta shut off your neocortex and go into mammalian brain and just fucking do it. Have an accountability person, that helps too. But like honestly, to do that shit the first thing you get up, like the first moment you get up, literally go outside, go for a walk, talk to people, and then go to the store, talk to 15 people and count that. Don't get in your head about it. You don't have to like convince anybody to be your friend. You're literally gonna start a conversation to the point where it gets awkward and be like, hey, like it was nice talking to you. I'm gonna go ahead and grab what I came here for, whatever. Take action, take consistent action. If you do it on Monday, your ass need to do it Tuesday. If you did it Tuesday, I need to see you here Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If you forget Saturday, that doesn't mean you don't do Sunday. That means you do Sunday and a half and we call it a day. Just break even, you're good. Like if you didn't do, like let's say you skip Saturday because whatever reason that was an introvert day, just go outside on Sunday and do 20. Go to church for something, you know what I'm saying? Don't quit on yourself. So you gotta commit. And you have to have this like bridge in your body that's like, yo, I don't commit to everything, but that's because the things I do commit to, I put first. So take action, take consistent action, and commit, guys. Doing those 3 things, you will not fail. After that, you can start looking at seeing what you were doing wrong, what you can do better. But you need to have a certain phase of your period of like approaching people or talking to people. Just going out there and fucking doing it. You need to fuck up. Like, one of the things that like I feel like I was failing on in the beginning was I was scared to fuck up because I knew about all this whole like NLP. I know how to talk and be suave since I was 16, so I shouldn't be fucking up. I threw away that mentality because it's an ego at the end of the day, to be honest. To even think you're good at anything is a fucking ego, no matter how much time in your life you put on it. I could spend 4 years doing like chess, and to think I'm a fucking beast or I'm a grandmaster, it's still an ego. So when you're in the learning stage, it's the opposite of having the ego. So whatever it is, you gotta drop that and be like, yo, like I'm here to learn, fuck up and get better. That's it. Literally from the worst player to the best player. Um, I feel like that's really all, like the beginning stages of what you need to go out there and do it. Biggest takeaway from this video, guys, I want you to know is you gotta take action, take consistent action, even if you fucking up. You want to start realizing why you're fucking up on stage 3. Stop putting the cart before the horse. Go out there, fucking do it. After the video, drop your phone and go out there, go outside. Literally, drop your phone and, matter of fact, leave your phone. That's another thing, guys. People need to leave their phone more often. I know y'all watch me right now on YouTube, but you need to leave your phone at home because it's a distraction. Think about how many times you got in an awkward situation and you or the other person grabbed your phone. It's like a bailout. You need to like literally cut every parachute, every boat off from the island and fucking commit. I feel like the biggest thing in the world today is we either overcommit or undercommit, and it's for the same problem of like either taking too much on or not knowing what to commit to, if that makes sense to you. But commit to a small amount of things, and the things you do commit to, fucking hold value to and cherish until they're done in their completion. And trust me, you'll be a lot happier. Take care.